Hello everyone, my name is Christine. Welcome to the City of Joondalup Toddler Time Online. Toddler Time is a fun and interactive session. We sing songs and rhymes, read a book and do an activity. Please join in and have fun. Now, you can see I'm wearing my dressing gown today. My dressing gown has something to do with the theme, and I'll explain it later, but it's not what you're thinking. Now parents, our book today has been chosen to highlight phonological awareness, and all that means is that a child has the ability to hear the individual sounds and words, which is something they need to do before being able to read those sounds in words and see the different bits that make up a word. So our book has some repetition and some interesting sounds for words. Books that have lots of rhyme and repetition, or that have interesting sounds, things like animal noises, transport noises, they're great for helping kids develop the ability to hear the parts of words. I also wanted to tell you today the activity we're doing will demonstrate to you how easy it is to develop critical thinking in your child. Now, critical thinking just means that you know how to think through everything you know on a subject to make a decision. So anytime you say you've made an educated guess, you've used critical thinking. Children use this when they're learning to read. They will look at the pictures on a book or on a page and figure out what those pictures are about to try and figure out what the words are going to be about. They'll also use all the words they do know in a sentence to try and figure out what a word they don't recognise might be. Critical thinking is also considered a 21st century job skill. It's really important for children to develop, but you'll see with our activity, it's really easy to do. Okay, kids, now our theme for today. Can you guess what it is from my dressing gown? Now, it's not what you're thinking. I bet a lot of you are thinking, well, it's a dressing gown. It's got to be bedtime. No, it's not. It's weather. When it's cold and wet and rainy, I love snuggling in my dressing gown. And I'm going to tell you a bit more about that later on. But because winter is coming, we're going to sing some songs and rhymes today about rain and other things to do with the cold weather. And we've got a book about something fun to do after it's been raining. So, are you ready to get started on Toddler Time? Shall we go? It's toddler time, sun's shining, it's time for some fun. It's toddler time, sun's shining, welcome everyone. Yay, welcome to toddler time, yay. All right, now let's start off with a song, one of my favourite songs. Do you know which one that might be? About heads, shoulders, knees and toes? Ready to do it with me? Let's go. Heads, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Heads, shoulders, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Heads, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Now, I want to do it again. I want to do it really fast. I mess it up when it goes really fast. Last time I messed it up. Let's see if I mess it up again. You ready to go super, super fast? You ready? Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. I think I actually got it right that time. Almost, mostly. Well done. I bet you all did better than I did. Yeah, I love that song. One more song. How about one of my favourite songs about taking a trip in a rocket ship? Yeah, you ready? Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going very soon. If you'd like to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Yay! I love doing that one. I love the ship to the moon. Okay, now, how about wiggle rhyme? I wiggle my fingers, I wiggle my toes, I wiggle my shoulders, I wiggle my nose. Now all the wiggles are out of me and I'm as quiet as can be. So who knows what comes after the wiggle rhyme? You ready? It's time for our story. And our story today is called Puddle Hunters. The words are by Kirsty Murray and the pictures are by Karen Blair. And we're going to read about Ruby and Banjo going hunting for puddles. Have you ever done that? After it's been raining, but outside looking for puddles? Let's see what they do. When the rain stops, it's time to go puddle hunting. Ruby and Banjo look for their boots. Found them, says Ruby. Boots, boots, says Banjo. Banjo hunts for puddles in the garden, but the flowers have soaked up all the rain. No puddles here, says Ruby. No puddles, says Banjo. Oh dear, they're going to have to keep hunting. Ruby hunts for puddles in the street. The footpath glistens. No puddles there, says Ruby. No puddles, says Banjo. Ooh, where are they going to find puddles? In the park, Mama has to run to keep up with the puddle hunters. Can you see Mama and the dog having to run to keep up? They hunt on the hillside. They hunt under trees. Ruby hunts beside the path. Banjo hunts behind a bush. Haven't found puddles yet. Hold hands, says Ruby as they cross the bridge. On the river flats, the puddles lie waiting to be hunted. Puddles, puddles, shouts Ruby. Puddles, puddles, shouts Banjo. Look at that, I think they're about to jump in. Can you see? They're just about to jump in. Splosh it, Banjo, splosh it, yells Ruby. Plosh, plosh, yells Banjo. I think they're having fun. Ruby makes a rainbow. Can you see that? She's kicked up the water and it's made a rainbow. Banjo finds a puddle all to himself. Banjo's stuck, shouts Ruby. Guck, guck, shouts Banjo. Mama's going to come along and help him out. Ruby hunts down the perfect puddle. She runs, she leaps, she lands with a splash. Look at all the water going everywhere. Ruby spins and spins and spins until the world is whirling. Stop, stop, shouts Mama. Plosh, plosh, yells Banjo. She's making a lot of mess with that puddle, isn't she? Oh dear, says Mama. Oh dear, says Banjo. It's all right, Mama's going to help Ruby up. My boots are squelchy, says Ruby. Look at all the water she tips out of them. There's a lot of water in her boots. Ruby and Banjo hunt one last shiny puddle for one last splash. Splosh it, Ruby, splosh it, Banjo, shouts Mum. Mama's jumping in the puddle with them. At home in the bath, Ruby's toes tingle in the warm water. Banjo makes a splash. Ruby blows a froth of bubbles. Bubbles, bubbles, says Banjo. Clouds as fat as polar bears chase each other across the evening sky. Rain begins to fall. Tomorrow will be another good day for puddle hunting. And look, there they are. Can you see? Snuggled up on the couch with Mama. She's reading them a book while they're in their pyjamas. It's a lovely thing to do at the end of the day, isn't it? Well, that was nice. I think they had fun hunting puddles, and I know I've done that with my kids and they've loved it. Okay, so now we're going to do some rhymes about weather. And we're going to do the first one. What was it Ruby made when she kicked up the water? Do you remember? What shines with pretty colours in the sky after it's been raining? We're going to sing the rainbow song. Do you know all the colours of the rainbow? Let's go. Red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. I can sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow too. Listen with your eyes, listen with your eyes, sing everything you see. I can sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow, sing along with me. Can we do that again? All the lovely colours of a rainbow. Red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. I can sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow too. Listen with your eyes, listen with your eyes, sing everything you see. I can sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow, sing along with me. Oh, that was lovely, everyone. That was beautiful. You all sing so nicely. How about next? We've got a lovely little rhyme that's got some actions. So you can follow along with me. You ready? What we're going to do is I put on my raincoat. Put on your raincoat. I put on my hat. Put on your hat. I put up my umbrella. Can you put up your umbrella? And that is that. Make an umbrella over your head, keeping you safe from the rain. You want to do it again with me? Let's do it. I put on my raincoat. I put on my hat. I put up my umbrella. And that is that. Well done. Well done. You all got ready with that one to go puddle hunting, didn't you? Okay, now the last one that we're going to do is one of my favourite ones from when I was a kid, and it's about a man who goes to bed when it's raining and it's pouring. Do you know this one? Do you know this one? It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. He went to bed and he bumped his head and he couldn't get up in the morning. Do it again? Yeah? You ready? It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. He went to bed and he bumped his head and he couldn't get up in the morning. Very loud snoring that, huh? Well done, everyone, well done. Now, after that, we've got an activity to do. You want to help me? We've got a little girl, and because she's a little girl with red hair, and I'm a big girl with red hair, my name's Christine, we're going to call her Chrissy. And I'm going to get you to help me get Chrissy ready to go puddle hunting. So we've got all sorts of clothes and things for her, and I want you to help me figure out which ones are good for puddle hunting. We've got a swimsuit, we've got two hats, a beanie and a sun hat. There's an umbrella there. We've got two different tops, a t-shirt and a warm jumper. We've got two dresses, a lovely dancy ballerina dress and a very nice summer dress. We've got some shoes, there's sneakers and rain boots, pants, shorts and warm fluffy pants. Then there's some gloves and a raincoat. So can you help me get Chrissy ready? And we'll get her dressed to go puddle hunting like Ruby and Banjo did. Now, how about the bathers? Do you wear bathers if you're going to go out in the rain and jump in puddles? I mean, bathers are good for getting wet, but they're not going to keep you nice and warm, are they? So I don't think we'll put bathers on. So what about the hats? Which hat? Would you want a nice wide-brimmed sun hat? Or would you want a nice cozy beanie? The beanie. Let's put the beanie on Chrissy. Okay, so she's got a beanie to keep her head warm. What about to keep her body warm? Should she wear a t-shirt or a warm jumper? What do you reckon? I think you're right. I think Chrissy's going to put on a nice warm jumper. Okay? What about our dresses? This dress, the summer dress, I mean, it's nice, but I think she'd get a bit cold in that. What about the lovely ballerina dress? I mean, it's pretty, isn't it? But I wouldn't want to wear it puddle hunting because I think you'd ruin it. And you don't want to ruin such a pretty dress. What about these pants? Would you wear shorts or would you wear warm fluffy pants? I think we're going to dress Chrissy in nice warm fluffy pants. How's that? Yeah? And then shoes, we'll get some shoes on her feet. So would she wear the sneakers or would she wear the rain boots? Well, Ruby and Banjo went looking for their rain boots, so I think Chrissy is going to have to put on some rain boots, and then she can be a puddle hunter and jump in puddles like Ruby and Banjo did. And the last things we've got for her to wear, how about some gloves? And that will keep her hands nice and warm, because if you're going to be out when it's cold and wet and rainy, it's nice to keep warm. And the last thing, if you're going to go out in the rain, you need something to help keep you dry. How about she puts on her raincoat? Eh? And I think, just in case it does start raining while she's out there, we might, I'll move it a little bit, we'll give her an umbrella to take with her. How's that? There you go. Well done. She's ready to go puddle jumping, isn't she? Hey? What a lovely outfit that is. That'll keep her nice and warm and dry, and she can go splish splosh in all the puddles like Ruby and Banjo did. Now, how about another song? How about what goes Twinkle, Twinkle? You ready? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. And now I'm finally going to explain about my dressing gown. I think if you're watching this and it's cold and wet and rainy, and it might be because winter is coming. We've had some big storms, haven't we? It's cold and wet and rainy. I want you to see if you're like me. My favourite thing to do when I'm at home and it's cold and wet and rainy outside is I get my dressing gown on. If you don't have a nice warm fluffy dressing gown, you might have nice warm pyjamas or maybe a nice warm jumper. And I get that, and I get a cushion. This is, can you see Mike the Moose? This is my cushion at home. I'm the only one who's allowed to use Mike the Moose. And I get that on the couch, and then I get, look at this, look, nice, can you see how fluffy that is? Nice, fluffy, warm blanket. And I will sit on the couch with a book and a nice warm drink. And I can spend ages on the couch when it's cold and wet and rainy outside, and I've got a warm drink and a book to read, and every now and then I'll look out the window and I'll look at the rain tinkling down, the wind blowing the trees, maybe I'll look at clouds in the sky too, and I'll enjoy being nice and warmly safe and snuggled inside. Think you might like that? I think you can give that a go and see if you're like me and you like being snuggled up on the couch reading a book when it's cold outside. Well, it's nearly time now. We're just about done. So I hope I see you again soon, and we'll sing our goodbye song. You ready? Now our time is done. We've had a lot of fun. We've sung a lot of rhymes and songs. Goodbye to everyone. We wave goodbye like this. We wave goodbye like this. We clap our hands for all our friends. We wave goodbye like this. Bye everyone. Bye.